swings are swaying, but the playground's still a phantom of laughter dancing on my hill. I'm sitting on the bench where we used to carve down names, watching all the color go up in the veins. The air is tasting metallic, like a storm is moving in, and I'm just waiting for the wreckage to begin. The horizon is closing its eyes, heavy as the sequence and all the hollow lies under steel clouds above a lonely park. I'm just a tiny light, afraid of the dark. The sky is made of lead, and it's pressing on my chest while I'm looking for a place where my heart can rest. No birds are singing, the world has gone gray under steel clouds, watching you walk away. I found a flattened cigarette, a relic in the grass, watching all the ghosts till by summer start to pass. The slide is slick with rain and the sandbox is a tomb. Everything is drowning in this cinematic gloom. I pull my coat around me, but the fabric is too thin to keep the winter from the places you've been. Under steel clouds above a lonely park, I'm just a tiny light, afraid of the dark. The sky is made of lead, and it's pressing on my chest while I'm looking for a place where my heart can rest. No birds are singing, the world has gone gray under steel clouds, watching you walk away. Let the rain fall, let the thunder roll. There's nothing left to change for the hollowed out soul standing in the open. I'm waiting for the strength. This is what being free is actually like. all the lonely part. I'm just a tiny light. I'm lost in the dark. The stars fade on light, and it's pressing on my chest. I'm so tired. Steel clouds, lonely. The sun still hits the glass at 4 o'clock, but the door is closed and I've turned the lock. There's a ceramic pot by the dusty frame, a green life that used to know your name. Now the leaves are brown and they're curling in like the paper thin texture of my own skin. I haven't touched the water in can since the day you became a different man. It's just a skeleton now. Like a dead plant, no windowsill. I'm standing here, perfectly still, waiting for rain that's never gonna come. Feeling the cold, feeling the numb. We didn't catch fire, we just turned to gray. Watching the light slowly wither away. I should probably throw the dirt outside, but it's the only place where the memories hide. I remember the morning we brought it home, before the us became alone. Now it's just a brittle, jagged ghost of the version of me that loved you most. Like a dead plant on the windowsill, I'm standing here, perfectly still, waiting for rain that's never gonna come. Feeling the cold, feeling the numb. We didn't catch fire, we just turned to gray. Watching the light slowly wither away. Why did we stop? When did we quit? Watching the light when it wasn't lit. I'm drowning in the dry. I'm suffocating slow in a house where nothing is allowed to grow. It's just a dead plant on the windowsill, and I'm standing here, perfectly still. No more rain, no more you. With the rain. I threw your letters in the kitchen grate and watched the fire seal our final fate. The paper curl being turned into smoke, but the room still feels like the words you spoke. Everything's black, the hearth is cold and gray, except for the one thing that refuses to go away. I'm standing in the ashes of the earth, tracing patterns in the soot in my dust. But there's a light beneath the floorboards. It's a memory that won't burn out, a fire in the dark, a silent shout. Away the texture of the pain, but the steam just rises from the bed we shared, a ghostly reminder of how much I can. The oxygen is thin, the windows are red blown, but the heat is the only thing I've ever it's a memory that won't burn out, a fire in the dark, a silent shout. I pour the ocean on the flames, but I still wake up calling out your name. It's a stubborn spark, a glowing heart of that won't burn out. Set it all on fire, let the forest fall. Tired of seeing your face upon the wall. Why won't it die? Why won't it die? Don't I'm terrified of being this much alone. It's a memory that won't burn out. I'm just a number in a world of doubt. I've poured the ocean on the flames, but I'm still calling your name. Still born, still burning. I'm a ghost in a house that you used to call home, a library of secrets that you left on the bone. I've memorized the way your laughter hit the hall, but I'm just a shadow fading on a peeling wall. I'm still breathing in the air of a dream that went cold, while you're writing new chapters that will never be told. My heart is a book with a broken spine, but you've already crossed out every single line. And now my life is just your forgotten story, a ruined empire stripped of the glory. I'm the character you killed to make the plot move on, a midnight memory meet in the dawn. You're 1,000 miles away in a world that's new, and I'm the part of your past that still belongs to you. I wonder if you ever trip over my name, or if all of the faces have started to look the same. I'm a folded up map to a city you burned, a hard-won lesson that you never quite learned. I'm waiting for a sequel that's never gonna start, just a dusty old relic in the back of your heart. And now my life is just your forgotten story, a ruined empire stripped of the glory. I'm the character you killed to make the plot move on, a midnight memory meet in the dawn. You're 1,000 miles away in a world that's new, and I'm the part of your past that still belongs to you. Read it again, don't put me down. I'm a beautiful wreck in a hollowed out town. I'm a whole life lived in a footnote of yours, a ghost in the windows, a ghost at the doors. Don't let the ink dry, don't let it fade. I'm terrified of the silence that we've made. My life is your forgotten story. No more magic, no more glory. I'm the character you killed just to move on. I'm already gone, forgotten story. I'm staring at the space where the chair used to be, watching the dust settle over the me. I used to have colors, I used to have names. Now I'm just ashes from all of your flames. A empty. The clock has no hands. I'm a kingdom of air built on shifting sands. I reach for my phone, but the screen is just black. I'm waiting for something that isn't coming back. It's a hollow kind of peace. And now I have nothing, a zero, some heart, a sky with no light. The forever we promised died in the night. It's not even anger, it's not even pain. It's the sound of the silence after the rain. I'm looking for us, but I'm finding nothing, just nothing. I walk through the grocery store, lost in the aisles, passing the people with their paper-thin smiles. I forgot how to speak, I forgot how to care. I'm just a silhouette made out of air. I bought a new candle, but I won't light the wick. The thought of the warmth makes me feel sick. And now I have nothing, a zero, some heart, a sky with no light. The forever we promised died in the night. It's not even anger, it's not even pain. It's the sound of the silence after the rain. I'm looking for us, but I'm finding nothing. Bring me back the fighting, give me back the tears. I take all the screaming to get back the years. This void is too heavy, this vacuum is cold. I'm too young to feel this incredibly old. Now I have nothing, no more magic, no more us, just a handful of shadows in a pile of dust. I'm looking for us, but there's nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. It's so cold. The iron swings are swaying, but the playground's still a phantom of a laughter dancing on the hill. I'm sitting on the bench where we used to carve our names, watching all the color go up in the flames. The air is tasting metallic, like a storm is moving in. And I'm just waiting for the wreckage to begin. The horizon is closing its eyes, heavy as the secrets and all the hollow lies. Under steel clouds, above a lonely park, I'm just a tiny light cigarette, a relic in the grass, watching all the ghosts of our summer start to pass. The slide is slick with rain, and the sandbox is a tomb. Everything is drowning in the cinematic gloom. My coat around me, but the fabric is too thin to keep the winter from the places you've been. Under steel clouds, above a lonely park, I'm just a tiny light, afraid of the dark. The sky is made of lead and it's pressing on my chest while I'm looking for a place where my heart can rest. No birds are singing, the world has gone gray. Under steel clouds, watching you walk away. Let the rain fall, let the thunder roll. There's nothing left to take from a hollowed out soul. I'm standing in the open, I'm waiting for the strike. Is this what being free is actually like? Under steel clouds, above a lonely park, I'm just a tiny light, I'm lost in the dark. The sky is made of lead and it's pressing on my chest. I'm so steel clouds. My bones feel like they're made of lead today. I'm struggling to find the words to make you stay. But even if I found them, would I have the breath to keep on flirting with this slow and quiet death? I've spent 1,000 nights just memorizing your moods, while my own heart is starving for some kind of food. The light in my eyes has started to dim. I'm sinking further, I've forgotten how to swim. It's a long way down. Oh, it's the exhaustion of loving you, of trying to make the gray feel like the blue. It's a marathon where the finish line keeps moving, with nothing left to gain and everything to be losing. I'm hollowed out, I'm worn right through by the beautiful exhaustion of loving you. I'm a vessel that you've emptied bit by bit, trying to keep a candle in the window lit, but the wick is drowning in the melted wax, and I'm the one who's falling through the cracks. I've carried your bag until my shoulders broke. Now I'm just a shadow disappearing exhaustion of loving you. My bones are tired, my heart is through. I'm letting go. So tired, so "3 a.m. and the room is blue, filtered through the ghost of you. One notification, a bolt from the dark. The final cold hammer against the final spark. I'm staring at the screen until the pixels start to bleed, tracing the letters of a life I no longer lead. My thumb is hovering above the glass, watching the seconds and the centuries pass. It's a tiny scream for such a massive goodbye. This is the last text I'll ever read, the final cut, the way we bleed. A couple of lines, a cold take care, drowning in the oxygen, gasping for air. No more good mornings, no more. I'm home, just a digital grave in a city of chrome. the garden gate now. Now the air is thick, it's hard to draw a breath, like the ghost of us is flirting with the death. I'm sitting on the edge of the unmade bed, watching the dust settle on the things we never said. The walls are leaning in just a little bit more, tracing the shadows that are stretching across the floor. It's a quiet kind of violence. It's the pressure of a quiet room, a slow motion panic, a beautiful doom. It's the wind in my ears, it's what's thumping in my head, the heavy hollow echoes of the words you never let. I'm drowning in the nothing, I'm sinking in the gloom. In a picture of a quiet room. The refrigerator house, the lonely minor key, a rhythmic reminder of the you and me. I leave the faucet dripping just to hear a sound, anything to keep me from the silence on the ground. But the vacuum is hungry and the vacuum is wide, and there's nowhere left for a broken girl to hide. It's the pressure of a quiet room, a slow motion panic, a beautiful dawn. That's the ringing in my ears, it's the throbbing in my head, the heavy hollow echoes of the words you never let. I'm drowning in the nothing, I'm sinking in the blue. Nothing but pressure of a quiet room. Breathe the glass, speak a noise. I'm losing my mind to the ghost of your voice. I take the screaming, I take the fight, just to kill the quiet in the middle. I've It's the pressure of a quiet room, a slow motion panic, a beautiful dawn. I'm drowning in the nothing, I'm sinking in the gloom. The pressure so heavy. The keys are on the counter, a cold and heavy weight. I'm standing in the hallway at the edge of our fate. The taxi's idling outside, a heartbeat in the rain, and I'm trying to swallow the mountain of my pain. I reach for the handle, but I freeze in the door. watching the shadow of the girl I won't be anymore. My neck is turning slowly, like it's made of stone. One last look at the only world I've ever known. It's a fragile kind of torture. Oh, the sadness of a final glance, the death of a promise, the end of the dance. In the flicker of an eye, I'm losing it all, watching the empire of us start to fall. It's 1,000 words spoken without a sound, a lifetime of stay buried deep in the ground. In that final glance, I'm losing my way. You're sitting by the window, the light is on your face, a perfect bitter portrait of this hollowed out space. I wanna memorize the curve of your hand before I walk out into this desert of sand. But the more I look, the more it starts to blur, like a dream of the people we actually were. Oh, the silence of a final glance, the death of a promise, the end of the dance. In the flicker of an eye, I'm losing it all, watching the empire of us start to fall. It's 1,000 words spoken without a sound, a lifetime of stay buried deep in the ground. In that final glance, I'm losing my way. Don't look back, keep walking, don't turn around. Don't let the gravity pull you to the ground. But I'm anchored to the memory, I'm drowning in the sight of everything I'm leaving in the middle of the night. Oh, the sadness of a final glance, the end of the story, the end of the chance. I'm looking at you one last time, and it's breaking my heart that you're no